Matthew chapter 13, verse 1 and 4. It says, the same day when Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they were withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. We're talking about understanding here. The mysteries of the kingdom. So a person who has understanding, more shall be given, and he will have more abundance. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away even that he has. Again, your understanding. Therefore, speak out of them in parables, because they seeing not, or they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing you shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing you shall see and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their ears and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them. First of all, if you're still the same old creature that used to sin and you still sin today, claiming Christ, you've never been converted. You're still the same filthy piece of garbage fit for the burn pile, period. You don't like that? Too bad. You can take it up with the king. The time is almost here. The bell's about to sound. It says, but blessed are your eyes, for they see. This is to the saints. And your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. So he's fixing to explain that parable of the seed sower to you. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and understands it not, then comes the wicked one, that's the devil, and catches away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. So the devil comes and steals your understanding so that you don't understand. Though you go to church and sing songs about Jesus, though you claim his name every day, put bumper stickers on your car, you hang crosses on your wall, but you don't understand a thing, do you? That's why you still walk in sin. You think we all still sin. It says, he that receives the seed in the stony places, the same as he that hears the word, and anon, that means for a time, with joy receives it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but endures for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended. That's a person who hears the truth and they love this thing about Jesus for a season of their life. And then all of a sudden things start beginning that they're not really okay with. It's not comfortable. Well, they just turn back. That doesn't mean they leave a church. No, that means they just quit listening to the truth and go find them something else because the actual truth offends them. Well, that's a vast majority of people I know today. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that hears the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. That's today's Laodicea, which is the majority of the Western world Christianity. You love your merchandise, you love the money of this world, the cares of this world. That's what your heart is in. You would never lose everything for Jesus. No, you don't have riches in heaven. You are bankrupt, destitute, nothing. You are in poverty spiritually. Because your heart is in your material things, the things of this world. And those things choke the word out, become unfruitful. So you're fruitless. You're no good. You're unacceptable. What is also called reprobate. It says, he that receives seed into the good ground is he that hears the word and understands it, which also bears fruit and brings forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. These are the only ones that are saved. None of the other ones spoken of were saved. They all had the opportunity of the truth. The truth was given to them, but they're all made manifest at the end of the day. Only this one here in the good ground are the children of God. These are the only ones that heard the truth, believed the truth, held on to the truth in obedience. Some of you hear the truth, you hold on to the truth in idea, in mind only. You don't do anything it says. You're just right down here, the weeds amongst the wheat. So you better, I'm telling you, seek Jesus. You don't have much time. Matthew 15:13, but he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father has not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall in the ditch. Do you understand this? How many of you are Christians, but you're friends with the world? How many of you claim the name of Christ, but you still sin? How many of you still mix with people that are in sin? How many of you are not willing to lose your mother, father, sister, brother, children, possessions for his name's sake? Well, if that be you, you're not the saints. You're the blind. You're all going in a ditch together.